Good morning, students. Chapter 9, Small Scale Industries or Small Business and Enterprises. Small businesses plays an important role in a developing country like India, especially in the field of employment generation and economic development. For the past few years, these businesses have been producing a wide range of commodities. In India, village and small industries sector consist of both traditional and modern small industries. This sector has 8 subgroups which are handlooms, handicraft, coir, sericulture, khadi, small-scale industries, village industries and power looms. With the emergence of large service sector, it was necessary for the government to include other enterprises under the same umbrella. Expansion of small-scale enterprises was taking place, growing into medium-scale enterprises, and they were required to adopt higher level of technologies in order to remain competition in the fast globalizing world. In India, Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises Development Act 2006 (MSMED Act 2006) was established for developing and enhancing the competitiveness of micro, small and medium enterprises and for the matters connected therewith. The government has enacted the MSMED Act on 2006 June 16. However, this act was came into force from 2nd October 2006. Introduction. MSME stands for Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises. It plays an important role for economic development of a country. The major advantage of the sector is its employment potential at low capital cost. The labor intensity of the MSME sector is much higher than that of the large enterprises. It satisfies the demand of local customer. Now, brief idea about MSME. In India, the enterprises have been classified broadly into two categories. First is manufacturing, second is services. Both categories have been further classified into micro, small and medium enterprises which are based on the investment in plant and machinery or on equipment. So there are three types of enterprises in manufacturing and service sector both. First is micro enterprise, second is small enterprise and third is medium enterprise. First is micro enterprise. In manufacturing sector, these are those where the investment in plant and machinery does not exceed rupees 25 lakh. But in service enterprises, these are those where the investment in equipment does not exceed 10 lakh. Second, small enterprises. In manufacturing enterprises, the investment in plant and machinery is more than 25 lakh but does not exceed 5 crore. But in service enterprises, where the investment in equipment is more than rupees 10 lakh but does not exceed rupees 2 crore. Third is medium enterprises. In manufacturing enterprises, these are those where the investment in plant and machinery is more than rupees 5 crore but does not exceed 10 crore. But in service enterprises, the investment in equipment is more than 2 crore but does not exceed rupees 5 crore. So in short, we can say that in manufacturing enterprises in micro up to rupees 25 lakh, small above 25 lakh and up to 5 crore and in medium above 5 crore and up to rupees 10 crore. In service enterprises, the investment is up to rupees 10 lakh in micro and above rupees 10 and up to rupees 3 crore in small and above 2 crore and up to rupees 5 in medium enterprises. Now, what is the role of small business in India? The role of small business in India are: first, contributes to industrialization and exports. Small industries account for 95% of the industrial units in the country and contribute 40% of the total industrial production. Small businesses contribute almost 45% of the total exports from India. Second, employment generation. Small industries are the second largest employers of human resources after agriculture. As they are more labor intensive, they generate more number of employment opportunities per unit of capital investment as compared to large industries. Third is large variety of products. Small industries supply an enormous variety of products, which includes consumption items such as ready-made garments, hosiery goods, stationery items, soaps and detergents, and domestic utensils, etc. Sophisticated items such as television, air conditioner, drugs and pharmaceuticals, agricultural tools, etc. In addition, they also supply handlooms, handicrafts, and other products which have high export value. Then, fourth is promotes balanced regional development. Small industries are dispersed in all parts of the country as they need simple technology and locally available resources. It helps in industrialization of rural and backward areas and promotes balanced development of the country. Fifth is development of entrepreneurship. Small industries provide ample opportunity for development of the entrepreneurship. As less capital and formalities are needed for the business, many people are encouraged to utilize their hidden talents in setting up a business in the small sector. Next is low cost of production. Small industries also enjoys the benefit of lower cost of production due to low establishment and running cost. It improves the competitive strength of small industries. Seventh, quick decisions. Due to small size of organization, quick and timely decisions can be taken, which helps to capture the opportunities at the right time. Next is personal contact. Small industries have inherent strength of adaptability and a personal touch. Therefore, they are able to maintain good personal relations with both customers and employees. Now, what are the problems which are faced by small industries? The small business is generally faced with the many problems like shortage of finance. Small industries face severe shortage of adequate finance to carry out their business activities. Bank and financial institutions hesitate to grant them financial help due to their low credit worthiness. As a result, they have to depend on local financial resources and are frequently exploited by money lenders. Second is shortage of raw material. Small business enterprises suffer from shortage of raw material. They are unable to buy in bulk due to their limited financial position and lack of storage facilities. Moreover, if the required materials are not available, they have to either compromise on quality or have to pay a high price to get good quality materials. Third is lack of managerial skills. Small business generally lack managerial skills as it is operated by a single person who may not possess necessary capabilities. Moreover, the enterprises are unable to hire professional experts due to shortage of funds. Fourth is outdated technology. Most small business use outdated technology because of their inability to use modern and advanced technological methods. It leads to low productivity and high cost of production. Next is sickness, or you can say shortage of working capital. Many of the small industries are becoming sick due to various internal and external problems. Internal problems include lack of skilled labor and poor managerial and marketing skills. External problems include delayed payment, shortage of working capital, lack of demand, etc. Last is global competition. The LPG policy initiated by the government in 1991 increased the following problems for small industries. First, they have to face competition not only from medium and large domestic industries but also from MNCs. Second, they are unable to withstand quality standards, technological skills, and financial creditworthiness of the large domestic industries and MNCs. They have limited access to markets of developed countries due to their requirements of quality certification like ISO 9000. So these are the problems which are faced by the small industries. This topic has been completed now. Thank you so much.